Imagine this. Every night, you're lying there staring at the ceiling. It's quiet, too quiet. You've tried counting sheep, deep breathing, even those little white pills the doctor gave you. But still, sleep doesn't come. Or when it does, it's thin, restless. You wake up tired, your body aches, your thoughts still spinning. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Evelyn, a retired librarian from Ohio, she knows exactly how that feels. For 12 years, she took sleeping pills, every single night. Then one day, she forgot to refill her prescription. That night, something unexpected happened. She made a simple bedtime snack, something her mother used to make: warm milk, a spoon of honey, a few almonds. She slept deeply. No pills, no panic, just peace. And here's something we often forget. Sleep isn't just about energy, it's about health, true health. The World Health Organization says, health is not just the body, it's also your mind and how connected you feel to others. When you sleep well, all of that gets stronger. So today, we're not just talking about sleep, we're taking it back together. We're going to walk through 8 simple foods that help your body do what it's meant to do: rest, recover, reset, naturally. Backed by science from Harvard, Mayo Clinic, and more. These aren't fancy, they're everyday foods with extraordinary power. So if you're tired of tossing, turning, and relying on pills, stay with us. Because what you eat tonight could change how you sleep for the rest of your life. Part 1. Evelyn's story. Evelyn was always the strong one. She raised 3 kids, mostly on her own, worked at the local library for 38 years, the kind of woman who remembered every neighbor's birthday. But when she turned 70, sleep became a stranger. At first, it was just tossing and turning. Then, long nights staring into the dark. Her mind would wander. Worries about her knees, about forgetting things, about feeling lonely, even when the house was full. She tried everything: lavender sprays, calming music, over-the-counter sleep aids. Then her doctor prescribed pills. And yes, they worked. For a while. But they also made her groggy, slower during the day. She started forgetting small things: where she put her keys, why she walked into a room. And most days, she didn't feel like Evelyn anymore. Then came the moment that changed everything. A Sunday evening, rain tapping on the windows. She reached for her pill bottle, and it was empty. No refill left. No doctor's appointment until Thursday. Panic rose in her chest. She paced the kitchen, her heart racing. Then she remembered something: her mother's old remedy, a bedtime snack from her childhood. She found milk in the fridge, honey in the cupboard, almonds tucked in a jar. She warmed the milk, stirred in the honey, sat at the kitchen table, quietly sipping, felt her hands settle, her shoulders drop. She went to bed that night, still afraid sleep wouldn't come, but it did. And when she woke the next morning, it wasn't with a jolt. It was gentle, like she'd floated back from somewhere peaceful. No pills, no side effects, just her body doing what it always knew how to do. That morning, Evelyn made a choice. She would listen to her body, feed it with the right things, rebuild her nights one meal at a time. And now, so can you. Part 2. The hidden dangers of sleeping pills after 65. We understand the promise of sleeping pills: a quick fix, a shortcut to silence the mind and drift into sleep. And for many, like Evelyn, they work, at least for a while. But here's the question we must ask: at what cost? According to the Mayo Clinic, long-term use of sleeping pills in older adults often causes more harm than good. Why? Because as we age, our bodies change. The liver processes medications more slowly. The brain becomes more sensitive. And those little white pills, they don't just quiet your thoughts. They also dull your balance, your memory, your mood. The CDC warns adults over 65 who use sedative medications are at significantly higher risk of falls. Even one dose can slow your reflexes. You might wake in the night, feel dizzy, unsteady, foggy. And that grogginess, it doesn't always go away by morning. Many older adults describe a kind of pill hangover, feeling disconnected, drained, less themselves. Even more concerning, some studies link long-term sleeping pill use to a higher risk of dementia, not directly from the pills, but because deep, natural sleep is disrupted. And deep sleep is when your brain clears waste, restores memory, and begins to heal. When that process breaks night after night, the consequences build. So let's pause and be honest with ourselves. Is your insomnia just a medical issue, or is it the quiet result of many small habits? Rushed dinners, bright screens at bedtime, too little movement, thoughts you never speak aloud. Even if pills help you fall asleep tonight, those habits don't change. And over time, they don't help you heal. That's why we need something gentler. Something that doesn't just shut the body down, but helps you wake up feeling whole. There is another way, and it begins not with a pill, but with your plate. And it starts tonight. Part 3. What is deep sleep, and why do we lose it after 60? So, what is deep sleep, really? We talk about getting a good night's rest, but not all sleep is the same. Scientists call it slow-wave sleep, the stage when your body truly repairs. Your heartbeat slows, your breathing becomes steady, your brain waves go quiet. This is when your muscles rebuild, your immune system resets, your brain clears away waste, including the proteins linked to memory loss. That's deep sleep, the kind that makes you feel new again. But here's the truth. After 60, it gets harder to reach that stage. According to research from Harvard Sleep Center, older adults spend less time in deep sleep and more time in light, fragile stages of rest. You might fall asleep, but wake up at 2 a.m. or 4 a.m., or just never feel rested, even after 8 hours in bed. Why does this happen? One reason is melatonin, the sleep hormone your brain makes when it gets dark. After 60, your melatonin levels drop. The signal that says it's time to rest becomes weaker, and there's more. Serotonin, another key hormone, also declines with age. It affects your mood, your digestion, your sense of calm, and yes, your sleep. So it's not just about being tired, it's about a body that no longer gets the signal to fully let go, to fully rest. But that's not the end of the story. Because here's the hopeful part. Your body still remembers how to sleep. We just need to give it what it needs. Not more pills, but natural signals. Signals from food, from rhythm, from care. And that's what we'll do next. Let's look at how the right foods at the right time can gently guide your body back into deep healing rest. But that's not the end of the story. Because here's the hopeful part. Your body still remembers how to sleep. We just need to give it what it needs. Not more pills, but natural signals. Signals from food, from rhythm, from care. And that's what we'll do next. Let's look at how the right foods at the right time can gently guide your body back into deep healing rest. And while we do, we'd love to hear from you. When do you usually fall asleep? Do you sleep when your body feels ready? Or has it become a habit? Staying up late, watching TV, hoping to feel tired enough? How does sleep feel for you these days? Feel free to share your experience in the comments, because someone watching this right now might feel exactly like you, and your story might give them a new way to see their own. Part 4. How food can gently trigger sleep, melatonin, serotonin, and your nighttime biology. Let's talk about food. Not as a diet, not as a rule book, but as something much more personal, more powerful. Because what you eat and when you eat it can quietly shape the kind of night you'll have. You see, your body already knows how to rest, but it needs the right signals. And two of the most important signals for sleep are melatonin and serotonin. Melatonin is your body's sleep messenger. It rises when the sun sets, telling your brain it's time to wind down. But after 60, that signal can fade. Your brain makes less melatonin, and sometimes it doesn't get the message at all. That's where food can help. Certain foods contain natural melatonin, or nutrients that help your brain create it. Then there's serotonin, sometimes called the feel-good hormone. It lifts your mood, calms your nerves, and in the evening, it turns into melatonin. But here's the catch. Most serotonin isn't made in your brain. It's made in your gut. And guess what your gut needs? The right fuel. Foods rich in tryptophan, magnesium, vitamin B6, healthy carbs, not energy drinks, not cookies, not midnight snacks out of habit, but quiet, thoughtful choices that work with your body, not against it. Think of it this way. Every bite before bed can either tell your body, get ready for rest, or confuse it. Keep it alert and steal the sleep you need. So tonight we'll explore the first 4 foods, gentle, everyday options for us, that science shows can truly support deeper, more natural sleep. They're not magic, but they're close. Think of it this way. Every bite before bed can either tell your body, get ready for rest, or confuse it. Keep it alert and steal the sleep you need. Because the truth is, your body doesn't just need rest. It needs nourishment every single day. Consistent, gentle nutrition. That's what keeps your heart strong, your mind clear, and yes, your sleep deep. Food isn't a luxury. It's the body's language, And when we give it the right things at the right time, it speaks back with peace, with balance, with rest. Let's take a look together at 4 simple foods that can support your sleep in the most natural way. You might already have some of them in your kitchen, others might surprise you, but each one has been studied, trusted, and shown to help people just like you sleep better. Let's begin. Part 5, Sleep Smart Foods. Number 1, almonds. A small handful, crunchy, earthy, familiar. But did you know almonds are quietly powerful? They're rich in magnesium, a mineral that helps calm the nervous system. Magnesium has been linked to lower levels of cortisol. That's the stress hormone that often spikes at night. Almonds also contain natural melatonin, helping your body recognize when it's time to rest. Just 10 to 12 almonds, an hour before bed, can help your body shift into sleep mode. Simple, natural, gentle. Number 2, bananas. Bright yellow, soft, sweet, comforting. Bananas aren't just for breakfast. They're one of the best nighttime fruits. Why? They're packed with potassium and magnesium, which help relax muscles. They also contain vitamin B6, which your body uses to convert tryptophan into serotonin and later into melatonin. Think of bananas as a bridge from tension to calm, from thinking to sleeping. One small banana, sliced into oatmeal or eaten on its own, can be your bedtime ally. Number 3, oatmeal. Yes, oatmeal. Not just a morning food. A warm bowl in the evening, especially with a touch of honey or almond milk, can signal your body it's time to slow down. Oats contain complex carbohydrates, which help move tryptophan into the brain, where it turns into those calming sleep hormones. Oats also have melatonin and support healthy digestion. A quiet gut helps a quiet mind. Warm, soothing, reliable. Number 4, chamomile tea. More than a flower in a cup, chamomile has been used for centuries to calm the heart and hush the mind. Inside this golden tea is a compound called apigenin. It binds to receptors in the brain that promote sleepiness and reduce anxiety. Just 1 cup, steeped for 5 to 10 minutes, can help your body prepare for a gentler night. Add a slice of lemon or a spoon of honey and let the warmth do its work. Each of these foods doesn't work by force. They work by invitation, by gently encouraging your body to return to something it already knows: real, deep rest. Up next, we'll discover 4 more foods. Some might surprise you, but all of them are here to help. Number 5, tart cherry juice. It's red, a little sour, and surprisingly powerful. Tart cherries, especially Montmorency cherries, are one of the few natural sources of melatonin. Studies from Louisiana State University show that drinking just 8 ounces of tart cherry juice twice a day can increase sleep time by up to 90 minutes in older adults. Why? Because it helps extend the time your body stays in deep sleep. If you've been waking up too early, this might be your quiet solution. Try a small glass in the evening, about 2 hours before bed. Let the body do the rest. Number 6, white rice. Yes, white rice, not brown, not wild, just plain cooked white rice. In a study from Japan, people who ate white rice in the evening slept better and longer than those who ate bread or noodles. Why? Because white rice has a high glycemic index. It helps tryptophan move into the brain more easily. Pair it with banana slices or a drizzle of honey, and you've got a sleepy time bowl that works with your body. Number 7, kefir or yogurt. Fermented dairy might sound odd for bedtime, but it's a secret helper. Kefir and plain yogurt are rich in probiotics, those friendly bacteria that calm your gut. And a calm gut often means a calmer mind. They also provide calcium, which plays a role in the brain's production of melatonin. A few spoonfuls of kefir or a small bowl of yogurt can quietly support your sleep hormones and your digestion through the night. Number 8, kiwi. Small, green, zesty. Kiwi is often overlooked, but it may be one of the most effective fruits for sleep. A study from Taiwan found that people who ate 2 kiwis 1 hour before bedtime fell asleep 42% faster and stayed asleep longer. Why? Kiwi is rich in antioxidants, serotonin boosters, and vitamin C, all of which support your nervous system and reduce inflammation. Sweet, light, and easy to digest. Kiwi is nature's nightcap. 8 foods, all gentle, all natural, and all within your reach. You don't need them all at once, but even choosing one can make a difference tonight. So now, let's bring it all together. What does a simple, relaxing pre-sleep meal look like? That's exactly what we'll explore next. 8 foods, all gentle, all natural, and all within your reach. You don't need them all at once, but even choosing one can make a difference tonight. So now let's bring it all together. What does a simple, relaxing pre-sleep meal look like? That's exactly what we'll explore next. And before we do, what about you? Have you tried any of these foods before? Maybe warm milk, a banana before bed, or a cup of chamomile tea on a quiet evening? Tell us in the comments, because when you share, someone else might read your story and feel inspired to try something new. So go ahead. Which food has helped you feel better, sleep better, or live stronger? We're listening. Part 6, how to combine these into a simple, soothing bedtime snack. Now that we've explored the foods that support better sleep, let's make things simple. Let's build a gentle nighttime ritual, something you can enjoy, something your body will understand as a signal. It's time to rest. This isn't about calories, or portion sizes, or being perfect. It's about peace, comfort, and giving your body what it truly needs. So here's one version of a sleep-friendly snack. At least 1 hour before bed, try this. A small bowl of warm oatmeal, topped with a few slices of banana and a sprinkle of almonds. You can add a touch of honey if you like. Not too sweet, just enough to soothe. Pair it with a cup of chamomile tea. Let it steep while you prepare your bowl. If you prefer something cool and simple, a small serving of plain yogurt or kefir with a spoonful of tart cherry juice and a few slices of kiwi on the side. This combination gives your body natural melatonin, gentle tryptophan, magnesium, potassium, and B vitamins, light, calming carbs, and warmth to signal safety. Most importantly, it doesn't overload your digestion. It works with your body's rhythm, not against it. Now, one more thing. When you sit down with this snack, turn off the bright lights. Let the TV go quiet. Put on soft music or no music at all. Let this be a moment of slowing down. Your body listens. And these small signals, night after night, become habits, gentle ones, healing ones. And if you've never done this before, that's okay. Tonight is a good night to begin. Part 7, what to gently avoid if you want deep sleep. Naturally, sometimes improving sleep isn't just about what you add, but also what you gently let go. Because no matter how perfect the snack or how peaceful your bedroom feels, there are small habits that might be quietly working against your rest. Let's talk about them. Not with blame, but with awareness. First, caffeine. Coffee, yes, but also black tea, green tea, even dark chocolate. Caffeine can stay in your system for up to 8 hours, so that harmless cup at 3 p.m. might be why you're still awake at midnight. Try switching to herbal teas after lunch, chamomile, peppermint, lemon balm. Let your body slowly shift into calm. Second, bright lights and screens. Your body relies on light to tell time. When the sun goes down, melatonin should rise. But when we keep scrolling or watching a glowing screen in bed, that signal gets lost. Try this instead. 1 hour before bed, dim the lights, put down the phone, maybe light a candle, or simply sit in quiet. Let your brain remember that night means rest. Third, worry. This one is harder. We can't always control what's on our minds, but we can choose how we meet those thoughts. Instead of lying in bed, heart racing, try writing things down, not a to-do list, just a gentle let-it-go list. Things that can wait, feelings you want to release, questions you can revisit tomorrow. Your bed is for rest, not rehearsals. And finally, heavy meals or alcohol close to bedtime. They might make you sleepy at first, but inside, your body is working overtime, digesting, processing, trying to rest and stay alert at the same time. Keep your last meal light, and ideally at least 2 hours before bed. You don't have to change everything overnight, just one small choice at a time, because sleep isn't about being perfect, it's about being gentle with your body, with your mind, with your evening. Second, bright lights and screens. Your body relies on light to tell time. When the sun goes down, melatonin should rise, but when we keep scrolling or watching a glowing screen in bed, that signal gets lost. The blue light from phones, tablets, and TVs tells your brain it's still daytime, and that keeps melatonin from doing its job. So what can we do? Try this instead. Turn off your phone, or at least silence and set it aside. 1 hour before bed. Avoid screens entirely if you can. Dim the lights, let the house grow quiet, maybe light a candle, or simply sit in peace. Let your brain remember, that night means rest, that nothing on a screen is more important than what your body is asking for, stillness and sleep. So here we are. We've walked through foods that nourish you, habits that calm you, and the quiet truth about sleep that no pill can give. But this isn't just about rest. It's about what rest makes possible. When you sleep better, you move easier, you think clearer, you feel more like yourself. And when you don't, the world feels heavier, lonelier, more distant. So let's ask something deeper. Why are you not sleeping? Is it your body or your heart still holding on to something? Maybe there's a thought that won't let go, a feeling unspoken, a task unfinished. If that's true, then tonight don't just feed your body, feed your soul. Let go, just a little. Forgive, just a little. Love yourself enough to listen when your body says, I need rest, because sleep isn't something you earn, it's something you deserve. Now tell us in the comments, which number speaks to you? 1. I'll try a calming snack tonight. 2. I'll turn off my phone 1 hour before bed. 3. I'll send this video to someone I love. Whichever you choose, know that we're here, and you are not alone. You've taken one small step tonight. And that, dear friend, is the beginning of everything. If this video brought you peace or gave you a new way to care for yourself, subscribe to our channel because each week we share quiet tools, natural wisdom, and gentle reminders that life after 60 can be strong, beautiful, and truly your own. Sleep well. You've earned it. Not just today, but for every day you've carried so much. And if you're already part of this community, thank you. If not yet, we'd love to have you with us.